This video is brought to you by the Shadow Angel Genesis and the South Bend Dart Frog Murders. In the Shadow Angel Genesis, follow the story of Daniel Adrian Angelescu, who has spent the last 500 years in servitude to the Vatican as their greatest monster hunter. In the South Bend Dart Frog Murders, the seniors at St. Thomas More High School are all looking forward to their final year, but then the city of South Bend is rocked by a serial killer called the Dart Frog. Click the links in the description below to get your copies today. Thank you for your support.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Robert Cantor. Any longtime fan of One Piece knows that not only does Ichiro Oda like to murder his audience with extended flashbacks that bring the story to a grinding halt, he also likes to throw in stories that, despite being officially canon, seem trivial and very skippable. Recently, with the reveal of Rox D. Zabek, not only did he give us more flashbacks, he just justified the Davy backfight, one of the most infamous arcs in all of One Piece, in that despite being canon, it had little to no bearing on the plot at the time. Anyone who's seen this arc in the anime or read it in the manga could swear that you could skip ahead to Water 7 and not miss anything. Now it turns out that Roxy Zabek liked to use Davy backfights as well, unlike Blackbeard, who just takes what he wants. The point is, Oda used one of the most infamous arcs in One Piece to foreshadow a flashback. This, combined with all the subtle foreshadowing we saw in Sky Island, Oda has now justified nearly everything he has done up to this point, except for all the times that he has fed the toxic fandom. Let's face facts, the Pirate Queen catfight is at bare minimum 2 to 3 years out. Assuming we get to see it at all, it's not going to be until after the final war, and there are nearly half a dozen essential plot points that need to develop between now and then. And you just know Oda is going to murder us with more flashbacks along the way. Two perfect examples are the inevitable confrontations with both Dracul Mihawk and Fleet Admiral Sakazuki. What do we know about either of these two men? Next to nothing. Zoro's inevitable rematch with Mihawk wouldn't be half as dramatic as it deserves to be if we have no idea what drove Mihawk to become the world's greatest swordsman in the first place. So you know he's gonna get his fair share of flashbacks. And as for Sakazuki, if and when he encounters Luffy again, he's not going to be the same upstart pirate he nearly killed at Marineford. He's going to need to remember everything he was fighting for just to stand his ground against this crazy Looney Tunes character. Well, let's hope we get to see the Pirate Queen catfight before something unthinkable happens. That's all I've got to say. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, and if you really want to help this channel out, click the links in the description below and buy my books.